everybody and welcome to my channel. This is really weird for me, like I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm literally sat here with my phone and a lamp, and I guess I decided to make this channel because I want to document my fitness, and also I just like making videos and talking to a camera because I'm a bit weird like that, and I really want to do like challenges and stuff, but I don't have anywhere to post them, so we are gonna post them on here. I haven't really planned it very much. I've got some questions and I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about myself because I feel like if you're gonna be watching my channel, it'd be nice to know like a little bit about me. So my name is Ella and I am currently on prep for a bodybuilding competition, and I've been posting my journey. If you follow me on Instagram, EllsFitness, I've been posting it on there. So yeah, I'm 20 years old and I've been going to the gym for I think about 3 years. It's hard to say, like training properly probably only like a year and a half, but going to the gym and weight training I've been doing for about 3 years. So I'm gonna get on with the questions. First question, what made you want to compete? So I decided I wanted to compete because there was this one time I've been at uni for like a year. Oh yeah, I'm also at university for anyone who didn't know that. So, oh god, I feel like I'm just gonna go off on one. So I'm actually at university studying sports therapy and I'm in my 3rd year, which is really scary and it's gone really quickly. So, and for some reason I'm deciding to do a YouTube channel just as I'm about to, which is great. Love that. What made you want to compete? So when I first went to the gym and was just doing my own thing, training, someone came up to me and asked me, do you compete? And I thought, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, compete in what? And I had no idea what it was. I'd not even heard of it before. And I thought, right, whatever. Went home, Googled it, and I was like, oh my god, what is that? And I kid you not, I was like, nah, that's not a bit of me. I don't want to do that. No, thank you. I've really had such like a, what's the word? I judged it and I did, it sounds really bad, but I looked at it and I thought, I don't want to look like that. No, thank you. So yeah, ever since then, it's always been, that was like the seed was planted in my head, even though I didn't want to do it. Then after a good year or so, a few more people asked me if I was competing or if I wanted to compete, and then people started telling me I should compete, and I thought, if all these people are telling me like, you should compete, why aren't you competing? Like, do you compete? Maybe I should, you know? Like, when you hear it loads and loads of times, it makes you think, should I be doing that? Is that what I'm meant to be doing? So I decided about last year that I wanted to compete. I wasn't sure what federation, what category, when I was going to compete, but I decided it was something that I probably wanted to do in the future. So I started practicing my posing, even though I was clueless, and just like getting a little bit more education on bodybuilding as such, but I still had no idea. So yeah, from then I think it was around October last year, I followed this woman called Emma Hindman, and she is the Posing Pro, and I followed her on Instagram, and she used to preach about, if you know you want to compete, you've got to learn how to pose immediately. And I thought, well, maybe I know I want to compete now, so maybe I should learn how to pose. So I went for a posing session with her, and I originally thought I'd be in bikini, like that was just what I thought I wanted to do. I looked at the other ones like figure and stuff, and I thought, no, like I don't want to look like too, what's the word? I just didn't want to look, I wanted to still look feminine. So I went to her and she actually told me that bikini wasn't for me and I should do figure. So I was a little bit like, are you sure? I don't want to do that. Like, I was a bit hesitant and I was actually a bit disheartened because I'd kind of thought that I'd be doing bikini, but learned all the figure poses and I fell in love. Like, figure for me really suits me, and you can still look feminine, and that's what I've realised from it, and something that a lot of people have a bad stigma upon. So yeah, that is why I wanted to compete. Next question, number 2. Opinion on bikini versus figure posing styles. So I still don't know loads about bikini and figure, but from what I do know, they don't have as many poses, and you also don't put your arms above your head, which I prefer. I think I love bikini for the people who are suited to bikini, but for me, I think the poses in figure, you can showcase a lot more, and the fact that you can showcase an X frame really just shows how hard you've trained and like showcase your best look, which I really, really love, because I feel like then everyone can be slightly different. Just makes it a bit more exciting. Question number 3. Best and worst / most challenging thing about prep so far. So I have currently been on prep for 13 weeks. I've been on prep for 13 weeks, and I think the most challenging thing about being on prep for me is the mindset, because I feel like as much as you can do all the things that you need to do, follow your plan, having the right mindset is so important. Like, on those days when you don't feel like going to the gym, those days when you don't feel like doing cardio, or you just want to eat a pizza, because I love pizza and that definitely happened to me a lot. On those days, having the mindset to be like, no, I'm gonna get up and do my cardio. No, I'm gonna go to the gym even though I don't feel like it. I'm gonna get that one more rep even though it's really, really killing me. Or like, I'm not gonna eat that pizza even though my brain is saying like, just fuck it, eat a pizza, or have that little bit of chocolate. It's not gonna make a difference, because that is the hardest thing for me. And I think that's something I've really, really learned about myself, and I've definitely noticed improve throughout my prep journey so far. Question number 4. Where do you see yourself in 3, 5 and 10 years time? Oh God. So in 3 years time, I'd like to say that I will be, this might be a bit optimistic, but I'd like to have my pro card. That would be nice. I'd like to be financially stable. I'd like to have set up a really good business for myself, and yeah, just be happy with everything and how it is, because being at uni so far, obviously financially I'm not stable. I will say that now. I am not financially stable. Finance is a struggle. In 5 years time, I'd like to have a house. I'd like to be settled with a partner, and yeah, like, I think I'd just like to have a stable life. And then in 10 years time, I'd like to have children. I'd like to have just a family and like a stable income, house, mortgage, all that shenanigans. So yeah, that's, I guess, where I see myself in 3, 5 and 10 years time. Question number 5. Favourite food on and off prep? Oh my God, food. I am such a foodie, like such a fatty at heart. So I think I'll go with my favourite food on prep at the first, because I feel like I'm gonna save the other one until in a second. So my favourite food on prep. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that for my breakfast I have oats, 2 egg whites and 2 eggs and turkey bacon. Now, I have created my own little meal from these ingredients, which I am obsessed with and I love, and I really look forward to having it every morning, which is, I make a pancake from the oats and the egg whites, and I also add a little bit of baking soda in there recently, and it makes the pancake a bit fluffy. that's really good. Then I poach the eggs and fry the turkey bacon, and I have like a pancake, turkey bacon, poached egg, little bit of salt and pepper, squeeze some like 0 sugar, salt, ketchup on the top. Oh my god, amazing, I love it. So if you want to know how to make that, check out my Instagram. I'll link it. I don't know how you do this, but I'm gonna try and link it in the description below. I've got it on my highlights on how I make it, so everyone needs to try that. Now going on to my favourite food, my favourite food off of prep. That's a different story. Oh my god, can you tell that I'm deprived of food right now? Oh my god, thinking of food just makes me hungry. I think I love Italian food, so pizza and pasta. I've always loved. That is just, oh my god, like bolognese, lasagna, like pizza. I am a sucker for Domino's. Oh my god, get me a Domino's and I will just be happy. Oh my god, Domino's, just everything like that I love. So any Italian restaurants. I also really like sushi, and I've been loving sushi at the moment. That is just, if you don't like sushi, we can't be friends. Joking, here we can. But yeah, I do love sushi, and I cannot wait till after my show I can just go to a sushi restaurant. Wow. Last question, what sport did you do before gym? From the age of, I'd say, how old was I when I started? I think when I was 7 I started gymnastics, and I did gymnastics until I was 15, 16, something like that. I also did dance. I did ballroom dancing. Then I quit ballroom dancing and I did hip hop, where I competed for my country, for England, and I went to do national competitions with my dance team, which I actually really miss, and I'd love to get back into dance. So I did that, and I also did a little bit of contemporary lyrical just for fun. So I did diving when I was younger, I can't remember what age either, but I did diving, like off of the diving boards, like, you know, like Tom Daley where you just get somersaults and stuff. That was really fun. So I do swimming. I did swimming like from when I was baby. Like when I was born, my parents got me in the water. I was in the water, loving life. I'm such a fish. Like my mum and dad used to say, I was like a fish. On holiday, I'd be underwater, swimming around. I really enjoyed swimming and did that at school. Competed for my school, in the school team. I don't think I really did any other sports other than in school, like athletics clubs and like stuff like that. Oh, I'm missing a massive one. Cheerleading. I was a cheerleader. I competed in cheerleading. Oh my god, how did I forget that? I did cheerleading with a team called Oblivion All Stars, and I competed with them at national competitions, and they were really fun. I love cheerleading, and I think it's such a cool sport, and it is a sport. For those people who are wondering, it is a sport. But yeah, it was really fun. Cheerleading was great. Yeah, and that's all the questions that I had that I wanted to answer. I hope everyone has enjoyed listening. Please subscribe, like, all of that shit. Oops. And I'm sure you will see me very soon. Peace out.